Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Violin Arangetram of our dear Chiranjeevi Arjun Chandra. It is a pleasure to see each and every one of you here. This is a huge milestone in Arjun's musical journey, and we're extremely thankful to be celebrating it with you. Let's start with a small prayer by Arjun's little brother, Anish.
Om Bhurbhuvassuvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Bhuvassuvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvassuvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Shanti 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 Namaste Astu Devaya Triambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Neelakantaya Mrityunjaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Shriman Mahadevaya Namaha. Lastly, I will now be doing a prayer that I learned from Sai Spiritual Education. Satatam Yogina, always a yogi, unruffled by good fortune or bad. For you are a puppet making motions and contortions according to the pull he gives to the strings. Be calm in speech and manner. Do not inflict injury or insult on others, nor be affected by any adverse act or remark made by others. For everyone and everything is ordained by God. It is His sport, His play. Jai Saidam.
Wow, that was beautiful. Okay. I'd like to start by saying a few words about the living legend, violin maestro, Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Dr. M. Chandrasekharan, or Chandru Mama, as we very fondly call him. Chandru Mama is a top-ranking violin maestro in the world of Indian classical music, whose career has entered the 6th decade. He was initiated into Carnatic music by his mother, late Srimati Charubala Mohan, a talented Carnatic musician who was perhaps the only guru for Chandru Mama on violin. Within a short span, Chandru Mama inculcated the essence of Carnatic music and started giving public performances at the age of 11. The young prodigy won laurels of many that include the Best Violinist Award from the Music Academy in the year 1950. Chandru Mama's style is known for its intellectual power, flamboyance, and sense of adventure. The purity of his music, steeped in Shruti and Laya, has touched the hearts of thousands across the world. He is known for his mellow tonal flourishes and for following the main artist like a shadow. He is known for the nadaswaram and shanai touches on the violin. Chandru Mama has provided violin accompaniment to the entire gamut of stalwarts like Sri Maharajapuram Vishwanatha Iyer, Shri G.N. Balasubramaniam, Shri Madurai Mani Iyer, Shri T.K. Rangachari, Flute T.R. Mahalingam, Srimati M.L. Vasantakumari, Shri Maharajapuram Santanam, Shri Semangudi Srinivasa Iyer, Dr. M. Balamurali Krishna, and many, many other leading artists. Chandru Mama is well versed in vocal music too, and is well known for singing verses of kirtanas while rendering violin solos. Again, this he learned from his mother as well, another testament to their true musical bond. In recognition of his outstanding contribution to the field of music and excellence achieved by him, the Government of India honored him with the prestigious Sangeeta Natak Academy Award in 1986. He has been honored with Kalaimamani Award by the Tamil Nadu government in 1982. Chandru Mama has been awarded the title Sangeeta Kalanidhi by the Music Academy, Chennai, for the year 2005. He was the first recipient of M.S. Subbulakshmi Award instituted by The Hindu in 2005. Chandru Mama has also received awards for excellence in teaching. He was awarded honorary doctorate for his contributions to Carnatic music by Tumkur University in 2011. He was also made the Asthana Vidwan of Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Mutt in 1993. In 2012, just a few years ago, he achieved the prestigious Sangeeta Natak Academy Fellowship from the President of India, which is awarded specifically for 40 leading artists of all forms in India. Chandru Mama is an excellent composer too. He has composed many kirtanams and varnams. He takes pleasure in fostering the young generation in music and has a good number of students to his credit, many of whom have blossomed into leading artists today. His daughter, Srimati G. Bharathi, violin, and his son, Sri Murali, flute, follow his footsteps. We are so honored and fortunate to have Chandru Mama grace this occasion. Next, please join me in welcoming Vidushi Srimati G. Bharathi, Arjun's Guru. There are great musicians, great dancers, and great instrumentalists, but very few, 3 in 1, being able to perform all 3 arts equally proficiently. There is among the younger generation an artist who can play the violin with maestry, dance delightfully, and sing sweetly, and that is our very own Srimati Bharathi Gopalakrishnan, daughter of the great violin maestro Sri M. Chandrasekharan, or Chandru Mama. Srimati Bharathi gave her maiden performance at the age of 9 and won appreciation as a child prodigy. Overall, she has more than 4 decades of fine arts experience. Srimati Bharathi has performed duet performances on the violin along with her father as a young child all over India and abroad. She has been recognized throughout Asia, Middle East, Europe, UK, United States, Canada, and Australia for her work. She has been performing as sub-senior violinist for the past 30 years at the Music Academy of Madras, where she was honored with the Sub-Senior Violinist Award during their 63rd Annual Music Conference. She was a Merit Scholar in Bharatnatyam, awarded by the Government of India. Among the long list, some of her achievements include IIT Mardi Gras 1980 String Instrument Award. She has to her credit, along with her father on the violin, several recordings from eminent distributors. She has toured as violin artist, as accompanying artist to Professor T.R. Subramanian, vocal, 40 days in Singapore and all over Australia in 1987. She's been awarded Nadak Karnal in 2003 by a registered organization, Chennai, and she's also received the first prize, Music Academy of Madras 2006, presentation in Bharatnatyam. Next, please join me in welcoming our chief guest, Sri Sainath Kala. Sri Sainath Kala used to be the president of our very own Livermore temple. Sri Sainath came to Shiva Vishnu temple as a devotee, just like many of us did. He was amazed by the functioning of the temple and the Annadana program. Being here for the last 20 years, he became very connected to the temple and spends most of his free time in serving the community. During these 20 years, he took up the roles as food chair for 3 years and as a member of the board of directors for 3 years. Sri Sainath Kala started volunteering with the Satya Sai organization in Andhra Pradesh since he was just a little boy. Today, he volunteers at different organizations like Silicon Andhra, Spandana, and more. He believes that he will never be a hindrance to volunteer and for his love of serving the community. He's very thankful for his parents and family for their support and sacrifice. Next, please help me in welcoming our guest of honor, Srimati Vasanti Venkatraman. Srimati Vasanti Venkatraman is the president of South Indian Fine Arts Association in the Bay Area. She has been a board member of this association for the last several years and also as the organization's president earlier in 2011. Srimati Vasanti is an avid fine arts enthusiast who has been actively involved in nonprofit organizations, nurturing and patronizing Indian performing arts. She has also been one of the founding members of the Swara Lahari television program. Swara Lahari's mission is to promote Indian classical music using mainstream media such as television. Swara Lahari TV programs are telecast every week in many TV channels in the Bay Area. Srimati Vasanti has been part of judging panels for the dance and music competitions in the Bay Area. She is also senior manager in the international e-commerce team at Walmart Labs. Next, no, hold on. We have a short video for you.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Arjun, and I'm going to be a sophomore at the school DVHS, San Ramon. My musical journey started when I was just 6 years old, where I learned Carnatic music vocal from Srimati Vijaya Venkatesh at Morgan Hill for a few years. Later on, I learned vocal from Srimati Chandrika Pai at San Ramon. I first started learning violin from Sri Saravana Priyan Uncle. Since January 2019, I've been learning violin online from Srimati Bharathi Aunty, daughter of Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Dr. M. Chandrasekharan. The conversation about my Arangetram started only in April, and thanks to my Guru Bharathi Aunty and blessings from my Parama Guru Chandra Mama, I'm here to play my debut concert in front of you today. I've also learned piano from Dr. Robert Allen since my 4th grade, and now continue to learn trumpet from him. I've been playing trumpet at my school since 5th grade, and now I play at my high school symphonic band. I also go to Sai Spiritual Education, where I learn human values and get the opportunity to sing bhajans with my brother Ashwin. Some of my hobbies include playing basketball with my brothers, Anish and Ashwin, and playing video games with my friends. I would like to thank all of my gurus who have taught me not only music, but discipline in learning, right conduct, and many other utilitarian values. Uh, Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. Okay. I'll be talking about the Sai Ashriya organization, which helps many villages and many people in India. The aim of this presentation is not to ask for donations. That's not the goal here. The main purpose of my presentation today is to make people do good things no matter where they are. This means that you could do anything to help, even if it's big or it's small. To start, we should do little things that matter the most. We can't solve world hunger in one day, so we could do things like saving water while brushing our teeth, keeping the lights off when you leave a room, or even just not wasting food. There are many things that any person can do that can slowly help other people. We should also be able to see ourselves in anyone. So in that way, we can see what they're probably feeling and help them deal with whatever they're feeling. Right now, Sai Ashriya has been doing many service projects in India. This Sai Ashriya got started by Sai Prasad Anna and a few of his friends and family members in a small, simple way almost 3 years ago in Bangalore. Now they're doing many different projects that help so many different people. One example of a thing that they do is they give nutritious breakfast for 700 children at 5 different schools, and they give lunch for 430 people in 2 different schools every single day. They also give leprosy care for leprosy patients in an adopted village. For people who don't know, leprosy is an infection that can lead to damage of nerves, the respiratory tract, skin, and eyes. This may result in the lack of feeling pain, which can lead to infection due to unnoticed wounds. Some other projects are providing basic cooking and daily needed items on a monthly basis for villages in India. Monthly Medicare camp with free medications, serving cooked food with love every day to about 3,000 people who cannot afford one meal a day, and once every 2-month Medicare camps for tribal villages in Tawang, Arunachal Pradesh. In the last 2.5 years, Sai Ashriya has seen more than 27,000 patients in Bangalore, and the inflow of patients keep increasing every year. The patients are now healthier and want to go volunteer in Sai Ashriya and do activities themselves in order to help other people that used to face the same problem as they do. Now I'd like to present the one specific project called the Tawang project in the Indo-China border. I would like to share about this project. It's happening right now as we speak. The team of Sai Ashriya in India are on their way to Arunachal Pradesh near the Indo-China border, and they're helping all these people. At an altitude of 14,000 feet, in really cold weather, people don't have any medical help. The nearest hospital with good doctors and diagnostics is 14 hours away. Many people die on the way to the hospital. Because of this, Sai Ashriya felt a strong need to reach out and provide quality Medicare in this area. As I heard from Sai Anna, who started Sai Ashriya in India, a patient said that he had never seen a doctor before all his life. Another patient didn't even know what a water bottle was, and he said that they've only been drinking water from streams nearby. Many heart-rending scenes were witnessed by all of the span of 2 days in Tawang. The local people and local administration see how young and old people with serious ailments are treated, and they're inspired, and now these local village people are trying to get trained to be doctors and trying to help the people while they're not here. Here in the U.S., we're also trying to replicate what Sai Ashray has been doing. We started off really small. We're not doing as much as they are. One thing that we've started doing is a few adults every day make breakfast for homeless people on the Oakland streets. And every second and fourth Sunday, kids like me and many families get together and do what we call the burrito service, where we make dinner for many homeless people in the streets and 3 shelters. We serve burritos and many other things so that they have enough needs that they have enough things that they need. And also, while the people that are giving them dinner, they're doing this, they also talk to these people and just slowly become like friends with them. So then they can help encourage them to get a job and maybe move out of the streets and maybe get like a small house or something. The main reason we're doing this is to give an opportunity to these people so then they realize that their life is worth living. They can move out of the streets. They can do whatever they want. It's possible. Now we'd like to show a video about the burrito service that many of the people that work here, that many of my friends also do. So yeah.
Enjoy doing the burrito service while also enjoying I gotta help people who are less fortunate than me. I look forward to doing the burrito service in the future.
The burrito service is a helpful organization which allows for many people in poverty to get the food which they need. When I partook in this service, I had a lot of fun as I was able to spend time with my friends and I was able to help people in need as well.
I helped to make the burritos during the burrito service and I heated the burritos up. It was pretty fun.
Making burritos every week is a really fun experience for me since I'm with my friends and I'm also helping people in need. And it feels good to help the people who don't have basic necessities, one of which is food. So I'm glad to have participated in the service and I'll definitely continue.
Hi, my name is Nandita. This is my brother Naren. We've been going to the Oakland shelters to distribute food. And one thing that I've realized while I was there distributing food is that no matter how dire their conditions are, they never let their situation get the best of them. It's so important to realize that these people are just like us, except they've just been dealt a worse hand. And going to Oakland to help these people helps me realize that everybody just needs a helping hand sometimes, and I'm so grateful to be the one to provide that.
I think this experience has been very eye-opening. When I was younger, my mom used to tell me not to waste food. I didn't really understand the importance of that. I used to waste food a lot. But now that I'm older and now that I've been able to experience like handing out food in Oakland firsthand, and I've started to become a lot more conscious of the food I waste, and I'm very thankful for this experience.
Would you like to be part of this initiative? Start with the little things that we can do to help. Contact me or one of my friends or our parents to share more details, or reach out to the contact saiashriya@gmail.com. If you go to Bangalore, visit Sai Ashriya and Jeevan Bhima Nagar and get inspired. Yeah, thank you.
All right, now let's welcome the renowned Ghatam artist. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
You are my mother, you are my father, my dearest friend. You are my wisdom. You are my treasure. You are my everything, my Lord, my loving Lord.
You are my mother, you are my father, you are my closest friend, you are my dearest friend, you are my wisdom, you are my treasure, you are my everything, my Lord, my loving Lord.
Okay, change in order a little bit. Please join me in welcoming one of the most well-known and sought-after Mridangam artists, Sri Ramesh Srinivasan. Sri Ramesh is the prime disciple of Mridangam maestro Sangeeta Kalanidhi, late Sri Vellore G. Ramabhadran, and is the recipient of the prestigious Laya Kala Ratna Award for the year 2007 by Sri Rangam Fine Arts, Chennai. Sri Ramesh has received the prestigious Professor T.R. Subramaniam Best Teacher Award at the Cleveland Tyagaraja Aradhana Festival of 2016. Sri Ramesh had his maiden concert in 1976 and has since performed at Music Academy and other popular sabhas in Chennai and abroad, including the inaugural show of Festival of India at Syracuse, New York in 1986. Prominent Carnatic musicians Sri Ramesh has accompanied include Sangeeta Kalanidhi awardees Professor T.N. Krishnan, Sri R.K. Srikandan, Sri T.K. Govindarao, Sri B. Rajam Iyer, Dr. M. Chandrasekharan, Dr. T.V. Gopalakrishnan, Sri T.N. Seshagopalan, Srimati Aruna Sairam, as well as Grammy nominee Srimati Bombay Jayashree, Isai Peroli Sri Neyveli Sandana Gopalan, and many, many others. Sri Ramesh has also performed in Jugalbandi, fusion, and jazz concerts with artists like Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Chitraveena Ravikiran, Sitar virtuoso Ustad Habib Khan, Santur maestro Tarun Bhattacharya, Tabla maestro Pandit Swapan Chaudhary, as well as Grammy Award nominee saxophone stalwart George Brooks. As part of his B.Tech thesis in IIT Madras, Sri Ramesh has researched and designed a software named Rhythm Generator with the goal of generating rhythmic scores for basic talas using simulation, modeling, and artificial intelligence techniques. Sri Ramesh's percussion school, Sarva Lagu Percussion Arts Center, has been training students for 25 years, and the first ever Mridangam Arangetram in San Francisco Bay Area was a student of Sri Ramesh himself. Please put your hands together to welcome Sri Ramesh. Next, let's welcome the renowned Ghatam artist, Sri S.V. Ramani. Sri S.V. Ramani is a renowned Ghatam and Mridangam artist who gave his debut performance when he was only 8 years old in his hometown, Palakkad. He received his early training under his father, late Palakkad R. Seshamani, and world-renowned Mridangist Guruvayur Dorai. Sri Ramani has accompanied leading Carnatic musicians for the past 3 decades in India and has performed all over the world. He has collaborated with eminent Hindustani musicians and many contemporary musicians. He has also worked with cine music directors like Ilayaraja, Deva, and Vidyasagar. Some of his notable performance events include performing for late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, former President of India at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi, with Padma Shri Mandolin Srinivas. Performing for former Prime Minister of India, Dr. Manmohan Singh, Congress President Sonia Gandhi, and Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit at their residence with Padma Shri Aruna Sairam. Performing as team member in Tiranga with Pandit Jasraj, Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurashia, Padma Shri Mandolin Srinivas, and Javed Akhtar. Performing at the Delhi Celebrates Festival with Padma Shri Aruna Sairam, organized in tandem with the 19th Commonwealth Games 2010 in New Delhi. Performing at the prestigious Edinburgh Jazz and Blues Festival with Scottish jazz band AAB, and many, many others. Shri S.V. Ramani was recognized as the Asthana Vidwan by Shri Kanchi Kamakodi Peetam. He was also honored with the Best Percussionist Award by the Indian Fine Arts Sabha. Please put your hands together to welcome Shri S.V. Ramani. Okay, we are all set to begin the concert, but just some very quick house rules to keep in mind so we do not distract the others around us. Please keep your phones on silent as we do not want an extra sound tone accompanying the concert. Please refrain from talking during the concert. If you must leave the auditorium, please do so only in between songs and not in the middle of one. Thank you. Let's welcome Srimati Bharathi and Arjun.
Welcome everyone. My namaskaram's first to Chandru Mama to bless me throughout this concert. I also thank Bharathi Auntie, Ramesh Uncle, and S.V. Ramani sir for making this happen, and I hope you guys, everyone blesses me on this great occasion. The first song I'm going to be playing is Vana Jakshi in the Ragam Kalyani, set to Aditalam. The next song I'll be playing is Vatapi Ganapatim Bhaje, composed by Muthuswami Dikshitar in the Ragam Hamsatvani, set to Aditalam. The next song I'll be playing is Nannu Vidichi Kadalaku Rama. The composer is Tyagaraja in the Ragam Ritigole, set to Mishra Chaputala. Tyagarajanuta tanuni sumhera Tyagarajanuta tanuni sumhera Nanu vidachi kada lakura Ramaiya Rama Patabira Ma Kalyana Rama Vadalakura Kadalakura Ma Vadalakura Kadalakura Ma Vadalakura The next song I'll be playing is Mari Vera Dikyavu Varu, composed by Putnam Subramanya Iyer in the ragam Latangi, set to Kanda Chaputala. The next song I'll be playing is Broche Vare Varura, composed by Mysore Vasudevarchar in the Ragam Kamas, set to Aditala. The next song we'll be playing is Kandanal Mudale in the ragam Madhuvanti set to Aditalam. The next song I'll be playing is a bhajan called Mrityum Jayaya Nama Om. The next song is called The English Note. The final song is going to be Bhagyada Lakshmi Bharama in the ragam Madhyamavati set to Adi Talam. Composed by Purandara Dasa.
Thank you everyone for joining us here. Let's give a big round of applause to the entire team that gave a wonderful musical concert here. We would like to invite Chandru Mama, Gopalji, Chief Guest and the Guest of Honor to be on the stage, if it's okay. Oh. Well, I love. Okay. Everybody else can please join us on the stage. Mama can talk from there. Thank you. Appa, Amma, Amma, all the elders on the stage. While they are assembling, I just would like to share a few things of how this concert came about today. It's not just one or two people that made this possible. Some of you might have heard from me or a few other people that Arjun was learning violin a while ago from another teacher. I should honor him also for all the basic foundation, Dr. Sarvanapriyan Sriraman. And after that, and there was a break that Arjun said, I'm getting so busy in my studies, and I'm not going to pursue anymore. I'm going to take a break, and after my college, I'm going to pursue. That's kind of how he started off. And sudden turn of events, nothing humanly possible, that has actually happened right now. I mean, this conversation I'm talking about happened in January this year, 2019 January. Would you even believe me when I say that? Since January only, Arjun started learning from Srimati Bharathi ji here, Chandru Mama's daughter. Until then, none of us had any clue. Even then, we had no clue of any clue of such a performance that will happen here today. And it was around end of April. We were all busy working towards Ashwin's Arangetram. So many of you, I'm sure all of you have the invitation for Ashwin's Arangetram next week, next Saturday. When all those were going on, suddenly I get a message from Bharati ji, hey, Ashwin's Arangetram is going on, and you guys are saying after 10th, kids will get so busy, they cannot focus on any of these. So are you sure he's going to just drop this up? How about doing an Arangetram, a debut concert for Arjun too? I was like, wow, really? That was my only message, because I was literally shocked. Can even Arjun perform at an Arangetram level in a matter of 5-6 months? Or in fact, it was April. Many of you know the music level. He was at Ghatam level in January. I'm just being honest here, okay? In January, which was just the beginner level. And kudos to Bharati ji, all the ways in which she has trained him. It's unbelievable. I have sat on some of the classes, and the way in which she would teach Arjun, she would talk about math, she would talk about physics, just for him to relate to music and relate to what she's teaching. I just cannot believe what I've heard today. Because I know this background, I'm really surprised. I think my, so that's how it went. And now then we said, I was asking a few gurus here, including Ramesh sir, is this even possible? Because I could not believe myself. Ramesh sir said, if a guru of such cadre is saying something like this, you should not ask any questions. And that's exactly what we did. We put full faith in the Almighty and to Bharati ji and to Chandru Mama. all Mama's blessing and Bharathi ji's training and all the elders and gurus' blessing that it has happened today. I would request Gopalji also to say a few words here. Gopalji, please.
I am not here to give a speech or praise or ascertain that the talent has come out here. I am actually...
Just to introduce Gopalji, he is the man behind everything that's happening here. He is our connector to everything. He is what me and Chandra would call the project manager, program manager, the marketing manager, communication manager for many of what has happened. By the way, he is Bharathi ji's husband and Chandru Mama's son-in-law. Please, Gopal.
Thank you. I was about to introduce myself. Actually, I would like to give my version because I am from the audience. Number one, I am Dr. Gopal, son of Dr. M. Chandrasekharan, by Hindu law, son-in-law. I am here only to communicate some messages to the young crowd here, the young Turks, under the tutelage of several senior people sitting here. You all have several students. Ramesh ji has got, and chief guest has got. And those young Turks, several seniors, Ramani sir has got, several students sitting here, they are attending, some of them not attending, to give a communication to them that it is possible. What you want to achieve, it is possible. First thing, I would like to communicate one thing. The making of this particular today's event, Aruna was talking about how it was made and things like that, but I'm not going to talk about those things because it's all known to all of you. I'm going to talk about future. What has happened today is a witness. Okay, you all seen the witness. I need all your support, not only to Arjun, not only to the team here, but equal to Arjun, there are about 20, 35 I have seen. Please encourage every one of them to the top level. Encourage them and they will achieve it. Today what I'm going to ask in future compliments to this Triple A family. I would like to call them Triple A family. Arjun, Avinash, Arjun, and the sequence, I'm sorry, with mother has to say the sequence because they are twins, and Avinash and Anish. Ashwin, Arjun, and Anish. The ambition, the aspiration goal which I wanted to set them, which is achievable, but bit tough, okay? But what I want is Anish to sing, Arjun to do the violin, and Ashwin to play on the Mridangam. That's the AAA family or AAA brothers you can call, and they have to do it. That's my ambition and request. I'm sure every one of you will support. The second future, quickly, the second future is, I request all of you, we all think that many things are impossible, but when you get an attempt to it, it will be possible. I'm going to say something which is going to really worry you and raise your eyebrows. This is not to praise one individual. Equal to Arjun, several things will happen. My recommendation here, very strong recommendation is, I did some research on that. I'm a research by doctor also. I did research. What I wanted to tell you here is, can you just support all of you? I'm talking about the seniors, artists, Vidwans, supporters, audience, and parents. Support and then try to get this particular record, 8 months' time. You title it rightly, you present it rightly, you certify it rightly, and it will get on to Guinness Book of Records. You know why I'm saying that? It's just $5, 12 weeks, and a little bit of certification required. If you do it, and if you do the titling correctly, it will get on, I'm pretty confident. And so this is the sample, and Ramesh ji and Ramani ji has trained quite a lot of people here. And every one of your students must do something, and Ramani is exactly ideation person here. He can give some thoughts and executioner. Ramesh ji is an executor here. I am sure there is going to be quite a lot of Guinness Book of Records. It is possible. And my father-in-law has already given one target to Ramesh ji. He is going to present a 5-year-old kid. And that 5-year-old kid will have to be done Arangetram by Ramesh ji. Now, when these kind of flashes comes, why not Guinness Book of Records? It is possible. That's one. And I just wanted to quickly say the thanks to all of you, and the effort is done. Only one thing, I don't want to talk about Guru, today's Guru, because she's my wife, but I want to talk about their parents today. The way the parents supported the Guru or the student, communication between the two, difficulties between the two, and Arjun, I must say that even though he grasped very well, he is a brilliant guy, all that is there, otherwise he can't perform here. But I must tell you one thing, he is also a child. He is also a child, he behaved like a child, and from that childhood onwards to get onto the stage and make him play here is not an easy joke for Guru or for the parents, or for even the audience to listen. Ghatam level started, Jnanam level, he has come now. And he need to go a long way. And his grandparents have already assured me that they will do anything for him to go up, not only for him, for all three, AAA brothers. Come on, AAA brothers, and equivalent to AAA brothers, all the youngsters must compete and come up. Thank you very much. Thanks for the opportunity. And next, my father will speak a few words.
I'm very happy. Today, our Arjun gave first performance today. I wish he will improve more and more and more. And one day, he will become the great violin player. It is my blessings.
Thank you, Ramesh. Thank you for the honor. As people mentioned, right, a guru knows who is Arjuna, right? A guru only can make Arjunas, okay? So there are a lot of Arjunas here, but they need to bring up their talent up. It's always a practice, practice, practice. Arjuna did not become Arjuna overnight, okay? He did a lot of effort. You know Mahabharata, right? He practiced in the nights also. When Guru taught him in the daytime, but he went and practiced in the night. That's why he became Arjuna. So all the young generation, all the kids, when Guru says something, the student should put more effort, more emphasis, then only you can bypass the Gurus, right? So I believe one thing, a lot of chartered accountants are there. A teacher makes a chartered accountant. Some reason the teacher cannot become a chartered accountant. Okay? So a lot of teachers, that's what is Guru is. Guru always brings a shine like a diamond, right? Only if you sharpen, then only the value of the diamond will come up. And with this, right, thank you for all the teachers. Here, especially in the Bay Area, a lot of students are there. And thank you for the parents for the effort they put towards their kids. How much time they spend over the kids to make sure they get whatever they could not achieve in their lives. So it is always, we need to push these kids. Otherwise, we can't push them, then they don't do anything. So as a first thing, even though they are not interested in any activity, push them, and one day they'll pick some or other, so with the right choice, right talent. So definitely they'll shine. So I wish you all the good luck. And Arjuna, definitely your guru saw some Arjuna in you. So with your name, right, definitely you'll shine definitely one day, and you'll become a great violin teacher for other students.
Thank you, Sainath Garu. Yes. Okay, yes, please. Yes, yes, absolutely. Oh. Thank you, Sainath Garu. Thank you for taking the time to come and bless Arjun and support him. Thank you so much. Next, I would like Ms. Vasanti ji to talk a few words. She is the president of SIFA, South Indian Fine Arts. I know it's a trek to come from the South Bay. Thank you so much for coming and supporting young artists like Arjun. I would like you to say a few words, please.
Thank you very much. And first and foremost, I want to extend my namaskarams to the living legend, stalwart, violin maestro, Chandrasekhar Mama. It's a fortune and it's a blessing for Arjun to perform in his presence. And second off, I want to extend my hearty congratulations to Srimati. I would actually prefer to stand. My hearty congratulations to Srimati Bharathi for an awesome performance and being a guiding light, a guru for Arjun. And hearty congratulations to Arjun and the proud family for an awesome, awesome performance. We just loved every bit of what you did today. And your guru being around, giving you the strength to do what you needed to do was just quite commendable. So on that note, we have another guest from India, Srimati Vasudha Ravi, a young musician who actually was here part of the Bay Area once and now back to India to pursue her passion. Give her a big round of applause, Vasudha. I just didn't want to forget a talent that was here amidst us. So before we move on to what I wanted to say, I just wanted to welcome her. They actually say violin is the best instrument that comes close to human voice. On that note, Arjun's violin sang today, practically sang along with his Guruji, Srimati Bharathi. I'm sure you would all agree where I actually personally got goosebumps when I was listening to the Sahityams. It sounded like they were being sung, especially the Broche Varavarura. So give him a huge round of applause for that. To me, it's only an indication that he's steadily growing to imbibing the Bani, the rich Bani of Srimati Charubala Mami, the rich Bani. So he's definitely getting there fairly soon with his Guru's guidance. His Kala Pramanams were to the point, and kudos to his seasoned percussionist who supported him, who encouraged him with excellent syllables and tonal support. He's once again very, very fortunate to have seasoned Vidwans perform with him. And one other thing that I actually noticed, all of us noticed, the joy and the smile and the affection that just radiated out of Bharathi ji, all the way through the performance. That in itself was just a great encouragement for little Arjun to, just pick up his violin and do the best. What to me, the analogy that comes to my mind is, when we light a little altar, a diya, a little lamp, a diya in our altar, there's a lot of shraddha that one puts in. You cannot just light it and let it go. You have to gauge what is the optimal flame that can come out of it, and how long can it stay there, the flame stay there. So it's a lot of dedication and shraddha that goes in, even as simple as when it comes to lighting a lamp. So that said, how do I equate that to what happened today on stage, or what has happened behind the stage? Srimati Bharathi ji has just so carefully and so beautifully worked with this little child to bring out the best in him. Tamilla solluva, தூண்டி விட்டு அழகா எவ்வளோ அழகா அதை தூண்டி கொடுக்குறோமோ அது அந்த அளவுக்கு அழகா ஜொலிக்கும்னு. That's what we see, and it's just a fortune once again for Arjun to have a guru of this caliber. And I also want to, talk a little about Ramesh Srinivasan, my association with him. We go long ways. back in the time, I mean, when we used to do Swarlahari recordings. One artist who's always there to help you, who wants to help you. He will actually pick up the phone on a Friday evening and say, we have somebody from Karnataka visiting us, and this is the profile. Vasanthi ji, we want to record him. And I'd say, yeah, Ramesh, let's do it. Eppo pannalam sollungo. And he'll say, do it tomorrow. I said, okay, Ramesh, if you're ready, we'll just get we'll get the studios and we'll somehow manage to do it. He'll say, no, don't worry about me. I'm not in town. But I want his program to be recorded. I want this to be done. So it's just so selfless. It's wanting to help, wanting to bring the best in the community and showcase the talent that we all look for. So on that account, I really am very, very delighted and very happy to have an association with Ramesh. Thank you. I mean, there are just one too many anecdotes that we could talk about, but in the interest of time, I'll just move on to Ramani sir. Ramani sir has been with SIFA. We have presented many of his concerts. He has toured with many artists, performed for SIFA. But the latest one that I recall was in April, where he toured with Binny and Krishna Kumar Liya sir. That was the recent one. So we have had the good fortune of hosting him as well. These are all just seasoned percussionists. Once again, I'm lacking for, finding a better word than, seasoned. What a high caliber, artist that we have amidst us today. And it's a fortune. And before I just go too long with my speech, I just want to wrap it up with one Tirukkural. Tirukkural has always been my favorite, and it's in Tamil, and I will translate that for you. Tottanai Thurum Manarkeni Mandarukku Kattanai Thurum Arivu. So the translation goes like this. Water flows very well in a well. It depends on how deep it is, how much it's been dug deeper. So similarly, a person's knowledge flows well when the learning is in depth. So the point I'm trying to make is, if Arjun digs deeper, learns more of the nuances, internalizes more of what is being imparted to him through his guru and his Mahaguru, he will go a long ways. He will just be deep. He will have a wealth of knowledge flowing around him, flowing with him. So on that note, I want to congratulate Arjun once again and the proud family. And also extend my best wishes for Ashwin's upcoming Arangetram. And as Gopal sir rightly pointed out, we are all wishing that there is a AAA performance, and I'm sure it will be an A+ performance, and that will be staged pretty soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those kind words. Thank you very much. As I said, I'm deeply in debt to Ramesh ji and to S.P. Ramani ji. As she said, seasoned, stalwarts to accompany Arjun. It's indeed a blessing. He probably doesn't realize this now, or he sure will soon. And we're going to keep repeating that over and over to him. Thank you so much, sir. From the bottom of our heart, it's really it's amazing that you support young artists and develop the skill for the next generation. It's truly amazing. I would like you to say a few words. Ramani ji first, if you can say a few words.
தமிழில் பேசுகிறது பெட்டராக இருக்குன்னு சங்கீதம் நம்மளோட தமிழ் தான், தெலுங்கு தான். சுந்தர தெலுங்குன்னு பாட்டிசிக்க தான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன். ஸோ தட் தமிழ் பெட்டராக இருக்கும். முதல்ல மாமா வாயால் சொல்லியாச்சு, அவங்க கிரேட் மேல் மாஸ்டராக வருவான்னு சொல்லியாச்சு. இதுக்கு மேலே என்ன பிளெஸ்ஸிங்ஸ் அவனுக்கு தேவையில்லை. வயலுக்கு பெரிய உதாரணம் மாமா. எப்படி எக்கம்பெனி பண்ணணும், எப்படி சோலோவை வாசிக்கணும், மாமா மாதிரி ஒரு ஆளை பார்க்க முடியாது. ஸோ அந்த மாமாவோட பிளெஸ்ஸிங் அந்த குழந்தை கிடச்சிருக்குன்னா ஒன்று சொல்லிட்டேன், நிறைய இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணணும், நிறைய ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணிகிட்டே இருக்கணும், டைம் வேஸ்ட்டு பண்ணாமல். மாமா சொல்லிவிட்டேன், அந்த மாமா சொல்கிறதுல எல்லாம் அடங்கியிருக்கும். சீஃபாவோட பில்லரே சொல்லியாச்சு, என்னது பெரிய he will get more opportunity there. She will encourage from here. Okay. Then அப்பா அம்மா அவங்க பேரண்ட்ஸோட ஆசீர்வாதங்கள். அண்ட் பாரதிஜி சாதாரணமாக சொல்லக்கூடாது. ஒரு காய பழமாக்கின்னு எப்படி பழமாக்கியிருக்கா பாருங்க நீங்கள். இல்லை நெல்லுக்குள்ளே வைப்பா, ஒரு பெரிய மூட்டைக்குள்ளே வைக்கோலெல்லாம் அதுக்குள்ளே வைப்பா பழம் பழக்கிறதுக்கு. வெளியிலே இருந்து பழக்க வச்சுருக்கா. ஸோ அது வந்துட்டு அது மாமாவோட ஆசீர்வாதம் தான் அது பரிபூர்ணமாக பாரதிஜிக்கு இருக்குது. அவள் அம்மா அவள் ஃபேமிலி எல்லாருமே எனக்கு முரளி வந்திருக்கார் அன்றைக்கி. அவர் இப்போ பெரிய ஃப்ளூட் வித்வான் அவர் முரளி சாரோட பையன் அவர். முரளி எனக்கு குழந்தையிலேருந்தே தெரியும். சரி எனிவே குழந்தைங்க இன்றைக்கி எல்லாரும் எல்லா பெரிய வித்வான்களும் வந்திருக்கா. வசுதாஜி இருக்கா, மாமா எல்லாம் உங்கள் பெற்றோர்கள் எல்லாம் தாத்தா பாட்டி இங்கே இருந்தெல்லாமா வந்திருக்கா பாரு அவள்லாம். இந்த டே யூ நெவர் ஃபோர்கெட், ஷுட் நாட் ஃபோர்கெட். ஓகே, ஆல் பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் யுவர் பேரண்ட்ஸ். ஓகே, அவங்களுக்கு என்ன வேணுமோ நீ பண்ணி கொடுக்கணும். உனக்கு வேண்டியதெல்லாம் அவங்க பண்ணிட்டாங்க, அவங்களுக்கு வேண்டியது நீ பண்ணி கொடுக்கணும் நீ மட்டும். ஓகே, அவள் என்ன கேட்க போகிறா உங்கள்கிட்ட? உட்காந்து ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுறா சொல்ல போகிறா, அதை பண்ணிவிடு நீ, அவ்வளோதான். ஓகே, எல்லாருக்கும் நமஸ்காரம். அவனுக்கு மேலுக்கு அந்த குழந்தை விருத்தியா வந்து பெரியவங்களுக்கு நிறைய மரியாதை கொடுத்து, சங்கீதத்துக்கு மரியாதை கொடுத்து, சரஸ்வதி நல்லா வேண்டிண்டு லக்ஷ்மி பின்னாடி ஓடாமல் சரஸ்வதி பின்னாடி ஓட வேண்டியது. லக்ஷ்மி ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக ஃபாலோ பண்ணிவிடுவாள். அதுதான் சத்தியம். எல்லாருக்கும் மாமாவுக்கும் என்னோட அநேக கோடி நமஸ்காரம் மாமா. கங்க்ராச்சுலேஷன் பாரதிஜி.
So, Ramesh, sir, I would like you to say a few words too, please.
Namaskaram to everyone. First of all, as everyone says, I'm not sure the youngsters realize in whose presence we are all standing from a music perspective. Almost you can say a living god of music is Chandru Mama. Let's all give him a standing ovation for coming here, doing all this for youngsters here at this age. Mama coming here is such a bhagyam blessing for all of us. Thank you, Mama, from the bottom of our hearts. He has played for who's who. I'll recall couple of incidents which you know the level of his musicianship. Once, Sheshagopalan sir concert, apparently for Ananda Vigadan, as I recall. I could be wrong here. The raga, what do you call, he's singing, what do you call, what would you say? Like, like kadasila, multiple ragams paadin raka. Ragamaliga, thank you. I'm just still blank. I'm just still getting. Ragamaliga paadin rakar. He went on a roll for 25 ragams in a row, Sheshagopalan sir. Didn't give Mama a chance, he was on a roll, and then asked Mama Vasikarela. Mama played the entire 25 ragams and reverse back. That is his musicianship. Right there on spot. Secondly, I've had the privilege in 80s when I was studying in Chennai in IIT and attending concerts. Many Pallavis, on spot he would respond. Everything absolutely, immaculately. So, and also he is one of my Guru Sthanam for me. In 85, I again repeat multiple times, I do it again. 1 month every day. After I finished my BTech, I was at his home every day in May. Mama called every day from 4 to 7, I'd be at his house. I would have the privilege of accompanying Mama. I can never ever forget it. He taught me numerous Pallavis at that time. And one of the Pallavis he taught even today, every day I teach my students. That's how I start them, initiate them into Pallavis. Mama, very grateful to you for coming, for everything you do. And as Ramani ji said, is an epitome of how a musician should conduct, live, life. He reached the pinnacle of his profession despite all his handicaps. Mama, you're inspiration to all of us. Thank you so much. Thank you. Next is Bharathi ji and Gopal ji. For me, they are role model. I wouldn't call Gopal ji, with permission, Murli. I would call him also a son of Mama. The way they have been taking care of Mama at this age, in this age and times, they are absolutely phenomenal. They're taking care of Mama day in and day out. Like, it's for next generation how they should watch how it is to take care of parents. And every bit taking care. In fact, Gopal ji had business meetings everywhere. He still has come here out of his own. I'm going to openly share. He has paid money for his ticket out of his own pocket. That's what I understand. So that is the level of dedication this family has got to support Mama. And I'm just touched, goosebumps when I hear today when people, not there to take care of their elders. And such is the value system here Mama brings. And Bharti ji taking so much of your precious time and spending time here to teach Arjun in 9 months. I know why she did it. I'll also take a couple of more extra moments. I did mention casually last year when they were there that many of my students, I try to take them to concert level before they enter high school. Because after high school, they get busy with academics. And after college, trust me, you can't catch them, okay? It's very difficult to catch them back in the art form. I did mention this to them. And they took this seriously. And they did mention that those 9 months, we're going to give it a shot and take him to a level. He's in 10th grade now. So he remembers this. So Arjun, one thing I want you to do, this is the least you can do. Make sure you never ever give up this art form. Of course, Mama's blessings are there. You'll go to the highest level. But ever a thought comes, remember how much of effort Bharti ji has put in here. Time and an effort last 9 months to get you to this level. Those thoughts, when they come, remember this moment, what they have done. And please keep this art alive. That's the best service you can do. And of course, you have an amazing teacher. Work with them and take it to the highest levels. Okay? Do I have your word for it? He's going to say on the mic.
Yeah. Oh, that's loud. Yeah.
And then finally the parents, amazing parents and service oriented. They spend so much time in service. Of course, they have a big Sai family here. I'm also part of them. Such a privilege to be part of the Sai family. Words are not sufficient. In fact, our area lives have been enriched just by that touch, and that's what has kept us sane, I would say. So a big shout out to a lot of Sai family friends, Sridharan uncle, Saugandhi auntie, so many others here. So happy and so delighted that they're all here. And so nice that Arjun decided to dedicate his entire efforts here for Sai Ashraya. It's an amazing cause, and let's give a big shout out. He chose this of his own. He was given options. You asked, can you do that? So this has to be called out big time. So Arjun, keep up with the devotional service which you can provide through the art form plus the actual selfless service. As they say, one of Baba's quotes, hands that serve are holier than lips that pray. And so delighted you're part of it. And that's the reason we had also Sainath Garu today. Amount of service Sainath Garu has done in India, he once shared as part of the Sai organization, was mind-boggling. One day we should have to hear that at the Sai Satsangs here. I'm going to ask, a lot of people are there, should invite him. He once spoke to me, and I was just goosebumps to hear all the service you have done when you were younger years. Let's give a big hand to Sainath Garu. He's done a lot of work for the Livermore Temple, and we are hosting this program here because of him. Let's give a big hand. He's done a special deal for us to be able to do this, and also one of our very dear own, he's his cousin, and together they made this whole happen. Vaishnav, please come. Vaishnav and Sainath Garu, they are cousins, and together they made this happen, Livermore Temple for us, in his temple Sannidhi. I want to acknowledge them for making this happen. So, thank you so much. And last but not the least, it's very, very special for me to share the stage with my, can I call you my dear friend Ji? Friend, co-vidwan, we go a long time back. Please come, please come. Very special for me. We had a long, nice relationship. Dear friends. So, working with him is a pleasure, on and off the stage, everywhere. He gives us tirelessly, he gives his very best. And one beauty about him is, I have a way of interfacing with my students. I never give them answers, make them think, however long. And also challenge them till they figure out. It's not the answer, it's figuring out the processes. Like my, Srinivas is very special for me to see some people here. I look up to him. He's one of my IIT seniors who's done so much here. Whenever I look at you, you're one of our role models, sir. Srinivas Rao Garu, you're here. So, like at IIT, I do similar model, don't give them any answers. I tell him, and immediately he follows the same process with the students. Doesn't tell them, and makes them work. So delighted, so we can continue this way of working with young students. And thanks again, Ramani ji, for coming here all the way, sharing the stage and working with youngsters. Truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And also, also Vasudha, one of Vasudha ji, for her art form, though she's younger, I'd say Vasudha ji. Now, she's also come here, encouraging many of the upcoming artists here. Thank you so much. And finally, again, a shout out to Bharti ji so much for doing this. And may I suggest, she does this with more students too. Why just Arjun? If anybody else is interested, of course, depending on our time is very precious. I'll give it all to Gopalji. He's the program manager. So I'll put the ball in his court. And with Mama's blessings, if more students she can guide, it's a blessing for all of us. And thank you, Vasanti ji, for coming here at a busy schedule. It means a lot. She's done a lot of selfless work and service for the arts here. So delighted you could come and say a few words to bless the boys. And anytime we have a few more Arangetrams, you're free to come. And I saw one rehearsal. I saw the elders, Tata parties, how involved they were when their grandson was performing. It was amazing, amazing to watch. Both the parties taking turns in giving the compliments one after the other. It was mind-boggling. And I wish, honestly, that you all stay here with them because they'll get all the encouragement they need, much more. So thank you so much for coming and blessing the boys. I know, absolutely. With applause in the rehearsals, encouraging them every step, truly coming forward. Genuine praise, and grandchildren need that. And that rehearsal, I saw what energy both of you brought, each one complimenting one way or the other even more. Thank you so much for blessing. And thanks everyone for coming. I'll hand over back to, Chandra and
Thank you so much, Ramesh ji. Thanks for those kind words. Now we'd like to honor Mama. I'd like my dad to honor Mama. Appa, can you come up? Induko. Ibdiwa. Yeah. Shawl. Thank you, Chandra Mama. Thank you so much, Mama. No, Appa, Mama. Thank you. Flowers. Thank you so much, Chandru Mama. Ella unga aasirvadam. Next, I would like my mom to honor Bharathi ji, Arjun's guru. Also, one other note, there is dinner after this. Please don't leave just yet. Flower kodu, mommy. Pat. Next, I'd like to honor the chief guest, Krishna. Chief guest. So it's my brother-in-law, please. Now for the guest of honor. Sure. Next, we would like to honor Ramesh ji. Welcome down there. Ramesh.
Thank you so much, Ramesh sir. Without you, nothing would have happened here today. Thank you.
S.V. Ramani sir. So I would like to thank a few people. I had a long thing written out. I think I'm just going to talk from my heart. First of all, thank you to the audience. Thanks for coming from different parts of the Bay Area all the way here to Livermore Temple to support young Arjun. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And for the people that are watching live from different parts of the US and in India, I know it's probably a very odd time. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for supporting Arjun. We really, really appreciate it. I'd like to thank the guest of honor and the chief guest. Thank you for taking the time again, to come and support young artists. It's amazing. Thank you so much. I do have a few words to say about Arjun's guru, Bharathi ji. She really molded him in this short amount of time, and it's really kudos to her and Mama's blessings, and that's the reason why he is on stage today. I really want to recognize that. Of course, we've been able to put on a show like this mainly because we are following the playbook and what Ramesh has been able to do with the different Mridangam Arangetrams that have been going on. Ramesh ji, again, and your better half, who's not able to come here today, but she's working behind the scenes. Thank you so much for all your help. It's really an honor. And S.V. Ramani ji, I don't have words. Thank you so much. For you to accompany Arjun on his first debut concert. As I said, I think he doesn't realize the value, but we are going to make sure that he does by telling him over and over what such a blessing this was. Thank you so much to both of you. I really appreciate it. And thank you again, to the countless volunteers, people that are working behind the scenes. Part of the Mridangam school that Ramesh runs, the families, the dads and the moms, the Sai Center families, everybody who's come out. I don't want to name names and leave out anybody. You know who you are. Thank you so much for all the help. Thank you for all the things that you've done. Really, truly, we wouldn't be able to do this without your help. Thanks a lot. We really, really appreciate it, from the bottom of my heart. Before I know I'm standing between you and dinner, I just have a few more words. I wanted to recognize, my family, as Ramesh sir mentioned, the grandparents, my appa and amma, and Aruna's mom, my mother-in-law. They have unconditional support for their grandchildren. So this is what, is the encouragement. I thank them for that. And my brother-in-law and their family, my Arjun's aunt and uncle, and their cousins coming all the way from Houston, to support him. And my brother and sister who couldn't be here, who are watching this remotely and rooting for Arjun. I would like to recognize all of them. Of course, this support is very important, and this is the reason why we're able to do all these things. So I just wanted to recognize that. So that's it. We have come to the end of the show. But wait, there's more. Sorry to sound like an infomercial. I truly have a 2-for-1 deal. Next week on Saturday, August 10th, Ashwin, who is Arjun's twin brother, sitting next to him right now, he is going to be accompanying Chandru Mama, the living legend, and his daughter with S.V. Ramesh sir on August 10th, Saturday. I hope you can all make that trip and support Ashwin as well. And see for yourself, how generous Mama and Bharathi ji and S.P. Ramani ji are, and Ramesh sir are to, young artists and vidwans that are coming up in the Bay Area. So that's it. That's all I had. The dinner is served. Please enjoy. Oh, sorry. I don't know how I made this mistake. I shouldn't have. Last but not the least, I don't know how I could forget. Everybody knows, the people that know my family knows, all of this is done, by this one puppeteer, my better half, Aruna. She's the one doing all of this. I have, zero knowledge of Carnatic music, and everybody knows this. She's the one who's, steadfast, pushing the kids. At best, I'm just a willing participant. She's the one that drives all of this. So I'm sorry, I almost missed it. So I was saved. That's all I had. Thank you so much. Again, thanks again for coming out and supporting. We really, really appreciate it and enjoy the dinner. Thank you. You're doing the tempo right. God is there. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.